Guys, today is a special day, and we're not closing any crazy deals like you guys are accustomed to seeing us do, but it is my birthday. So I'm gonna take you guys around today and show you just what a typical day is for me. And it's a little more special because it is my birthday, but work, when you're an entrepreneur and you have responsibilities, you can't have a day off. So you could be a little late to your day, but not a day off, right, Cisco? So one of the things I'm gonna be doing right now is we bought a property, and we bought a multifamily in a flood zone a week before Helene hit, and that got completely flooded. All the tenants had to move out. It was kind of it's a hard hit for us because the property was gonna produce around like $5,800 a month. You know what I mean? Off the rentals. So it's unfortunate what happened. Anyways, we do have other plans for it in the future, which now those plans, we're trying to make it happen as soon as possible rather than delaying it like we were expecting in the next 8 to 10 months. Now we're trying to, make it as soon as possible because it is money that we're losing on a monthly basis there. But one of the things I'm gonna be doing now is one of the tenants, I have to send over the cancellation for their lease, since obviously the place you can't live in, full of mold. We had some crew over there take kind of remediate the place, because literally like the most disgusting thing like I have ever seen was mold everywhere, all the furniture, like it was just horrible. And luckily this lady was able to save a couple of her things. She did lose a lot of things, but I'm gonna send her the agreement, send her over her deposit that she had left. That's it. There's a lot of money coming out today, which sucks, but it is what it is. Such a lifesaver for us. You don't understand the things you guys could do with ChatGPT. It's pretty insane. The cool thing is that right now we have so we bought that property, and I don't want to say specifically where because I know we want to do a nice little review for it. It is a super looked after area, and the seller that sold us that property is selling another one on the same road. So that came to our attention maybe about a week ago or this week, and we're in the process of maybe work something out because I think we can make it happen. And we want to show you guys, honestly, we want to try out first the creative way. Even though I'm pretty confident that we can make this happen normally, traditional, like cash sale, this and that, but I really want to go through the process just to show you guys how we could structure it in a creative way. And by that I mean having the seller being actually part of the project, giving her more money than what she's asking for to make it happen, so we don't come so much out of pocket, and it's a win-win for both parties. I know Cisco's gonna be excited to see that. She shut us down the first time for this property that we bought already. She shut us down the first time when we pitched the creative, but now that she has a couple more funds, I don't think she needs the money at the moment, that she could wait a little bit more. So it's gonna be exciting. Look at this, bro. It's crazy. Look at this, guys. I mean, chat, you can't go wrong with chat. Make me a lease cancellation agreement, boom 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 boom, puts the proper verbiage like as if it was like its own lawyer, which is crazy to me. And we have an agreement here that we can send over. Some new build that it's not ours, but it is for one of our clients, and he just finished it, just got his CO finally, and I had renderings. So guys, every new build that we do, we always have renderings. Like we generate some renderings there, really good renderings actually, to start like the pre-sale. And it's crazy how it works. A lot of people start to get a lot of interest on it. So we had a lot of interest previously. Now this week I've been spending it pretty much following up on those people. Hey, the house is ready to go now, 100% completed, just got the CO. All we got to do is do the final cleanup. But other than that, go ahead and start showing, and it is what it is right there. People started showing the houses, showing that house, and it's looking good. We had somebody go yesterday. We have somebody going today. We just did some updated pictures, so I'm excited to put those up to reveal the actual thing. So the Hurricane, we haven't seen our lots, and right now they're just lots that don't have any construction on it, but we want to see if any trees came down or anything like that. Hopefully not. By now the city would have probably done something about it, but you do always want to even though they're lots, you always want to make sure that they're clean, because you could get a violation for it. And we just found out somebody in the city that told us this like the other day, that if let's say, you know, some ex LLC owns this lot, but also owns all these other lots. If one of them get penalized, when you go, let's say, pull permits for a different lot, that could potentially affect you, even though that it's not the same lot that's being penalized. But since it's under the same portfolio, you could get penalized, and you could, you know, it's like a little process that you don't want to be involved with in the city. So we just want to make sure everything's taken care of. Today, one of the landscaping guys that we have is going to go ahead and on the one that we're going to be starting, hopefully, God willingly, in the next week or two, one of the guys is going over there and giving me an estimate of how much it's going to be to clear it out, and I'm going to show you that one when we get over there.
In contact about off-market Florida opportunities. Are you still looking for investment homes in Florida?
I'm mainly looking for lots right now. We've dove deep into like development, so any lots that you have in like the Tampa, St. Pete area, you could go ahead and send them over to me. Sounds good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Johan. Appreciate your time. Have a great day.
Right here is a little bit of a struggle. Why? Because it's septic and well. So this is it's kind of like unincorporated Tampa, I think it is the terminology behind it. But we're in Citrus Park, and Citrus Park has its own like little municipality that city of Tampa hasn't fucking put it in, you know, sewer and water lines yet. But it's still an up and coming neighborhood, which I like. You can still get nice little properties here for a very good price. Like, for example, one of the lots that we bought here was for like 90 grand. Another one was like for 97 grand. You know, you could build a nice little product there and make some money. But that's the only headache, and that's why it's been taking so long, guys, for this project to go ahead and get it going, because we had to go through variance through the actual state with Florida Health Department. All right, so this is one of the lots. Just park here. But luckily, we use a lot of private providers for all of our new builds to just get things moving a lot faster, you know what I mean? But yeah, I haven't been over here since the hurricane, and let's just check it out. Too bad, I mean, just the grass overgrown. No trees fell. We were worried about that tree in the back over there. Actually, those two trees. They gotta go anyways for the new build, which is, you know, the Hurricane Milton or Helene would have done us a favor, but then we didn't want it to fall on either of the neighbors either, you know what I mean? That would have been tough. But I have here the plans, kind of just to envision it a little bit how it's gonna look. That's right here is what we're looking at, and this is this lot right here on Worcester Avenue. So if you guys could see, the one difference that we're doing that it's not on here is the house is gonna be pretty much flipped, right? So city came back and the health department came back talking about, hey, you know, everything's approved. All you gotta do now is flip the driveway. So instead of being right here on the right side, it's gonna be on the left side. And pretty much just the actual layout, just flip it over, which is not a big problem. It's not gonna affect anything in the design. It's just gonna look, you know, just flip from the actual renderings that we have now. But this is a nice little lot. I mean, all these lots here, guys, they're 5,000 square feet. This one's actually a lot and a half. You know what I mean? Which is rare because it's 7,500 square feet, which is rare in this area because, like I said, they're all 5,000, and that's pretty much it. So this guy right here, this neighbor, is actually I think it was like the brother or something that owned this lot. So we're seeing in the future, see what this guy got going on. Maybe we could buy it as well. There's a lot of red tag properties in this area. And I don't know if you guys know what red tag is, but they're pretty much properties that they're vacant or they're about to fall down, right? And we could kind of see, if you look over there, we could kind of see a red tag property literally just right behind us. And I mean, that's got to go. And we'll pass by it just for you guys to see, but there's two of them that we've been targeting for the last couple months just to see when they want to sell. Because honestly, they have to sell, you know, sooner or later because they're literally falling apart. But it's a good thing though right now that none of these, at least this lot doesn't have any hurricane, you know, damage on it. And we could get started probably in the next 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks. Our landscaping guys are gonna come out here today, give me an estimate to clear this all out, and we'll get building in no time. So I'm pretty happy about that. We have another one right there down the road that we're gonna take a look at as well. And that one was our most recent buy. We bought that one back. Actually, no, our most recent buy is the big reveal one that I'm excited to show you guys, but that one we bought it back in August, I think it was. We gotta collect these lots like it was like the Thanos rings, you know what I mean? You gotta collect them. This one, if you guys could clearly see, it's a lot smaller. Like I said, I mentioned earlier over there, this one's 5,000 square feet. But Luckily, no trees fell on it either. Check this out. So back then, let's just say 1970s, 1960s, they didn't care if the septic tank was right next to the well. You know what I mean? Like they didn't care about it. They didn't look at it as a potential hazard for the actual health of the person. Imagine if the septic tank, you know, broke or something like that, and it got into the well system. Imagine how nasty it is bringing in that water to your actual house, you know, and showering on it, maybe drinking out of it. Like, you know what I mean? That's just horrible. So now they make you have the well and the septic far from each other. So I think it's 50 or 75 feet from each other. You could get a variance to make it a little bit smaller. So with this one, we're probably gonna need a variance to make it, I think it's 50 feet from away from each other, which is straight, which is good. So I don't know how well you guys can see it, but this is one of the red tag properties I was mentioning to you guys. You see how you clearly can see this thing's pretty much a tear down. It's, you know, it's wild if somebody lives in there because of how safe it literally looks, how unsafe it literally looks. So pulling in right now, guys, to our 4 other lots here in the Citrus Park area. This is actually one of our cheapest lot that we bought yet. It was actually on the market. The agent that had listed it, she didn't know really the price here in this area. So she had listed it at a very low price, 65 grand actually. So we were like, we jumped on it as soon as it hit the market. We were going back and forth. We ended up closing it at 75, right? Now currently there's 2 other lots, same size and everything, listed for like 150 here in the same area. So you could just, you know, off the bat, let's just say we have like 75 grand worth of equity. But it's not as pretty as the other lots. Why? Because we do have to fill this lot and we do have to clear a big portion of it. Just clearing it and pretty much filling it up with sand and leveling it out, it's gonna probably require another maybe 20 to 25 grand, just depending. So it does match, you know, back to like our $100,000 average for lots, which is not that bad. But yeah, this lot right here, we do have to level it out and pretty much prepare it for an actual build. This is gonna be also starting, I would say, mid-December. The county does close, you know, mid-December, all of the things till New Year's, but I think we're just in time for them to approve it before they actually close. So these are pretty much ready to go. And a little bit of a story here, right? So we go ahead, we send an offer. We haven't even seen the lot yet or anything like that. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody signs where everybody's happy about the price that we got it for. I come and I pull up and I'm driving around, obviously, you know, get down, scout the lot out, this and that. And when I'm leaving, I'm just driving down here and I notice there's a big area here that's undeveloped too. And it's literally lots, you know what I mean? That's exactly what we're looking for. So I tell Noel, I'm like, dude, there's 3 other lots here in the same road. Like, I think this is an opportunity for us. And they were off market. It wasn't like for sale or anything like that. So we came, we looked at it, we checked them out on the property appraisal site. They're actually already divided and everything. These are actually 5,000 square foot lots as well, guys. They're like 5,400 each. So we looked at it and we were like, bro, this is perfect. Imagine having, you know, four new builds in the same area, pretty much putting this area, giving it more life. You have right there, you have a new build already going up in the front of there's actually like 7 new builds going up in this area, which is perfect. Like I said, you're not reinventing the wheel, you're just tagging along other people's, you know, projects and making them even better. So boom, quickly we were like, okay, let's figure out who owns these lots and let's go and call them, you know, see what they got going on. Boom, calling the guy, didn't answer. We looked up the guy's address. We went, we door knocked on him. We're like, hey, we just bought the lot over there. We want to buy your lots. What's the deal? He's like, all right, let's do it. What do you guys got for me? We came up, you know, we came up with a number. We shook hands and we made it happen. So that was exciting. That was super exciting. We actually have 3 different investors on these 3 lots. Actually 4 different investors on these lots. So if that's one thing that I'm more proud of, is not just buying the land, actually acquiring the people and their trust to come in and invest with us. Like that is one of the most like I take pride in that. You know what I mean? Having that ability of people, you know, giving us their trust and you know, making it happen for them. So that's exciting, man. You guys can see we already have tagged all the trees that are gonna be coming down. We already did surveys on this. Variance was already approved for these lots. And we're gonna be building a very nice product here. They're gonna be 4 identical houses layout wise, but each of them are gonna have different finishes. and these are gonna be going for a little bit more of a premium price. They're gonna be 2-story, around 2,000 square feet, livable, 2-car garage. Of course, you got the nice little driveway and everything, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, let's come in here a little bit, see if we see any changes, any trees that fell. This, we're gonna be clearing it out as well in the next maybe 2-3 weeks. Yeah, everything looks good. There is a lot of opportunities too in this area, so I'm excited to start building here, start putting signs. We already actually have signs that we've been, caught up with a bunch of stuff that we haven't been able to plant them yet, but we have 8x8 signs here that we're going to be putting soon, just for the neighborhood to start recognizing us and to start marketing ourselves here in this neighborhood, to pick up a couple more projects. Maybe they want to build their house here in this area, so you never know. And the good thing is, guys, this is not a flood zone. No flood zone area. After this hurricane, honestly, me and Noel are shying away from flood zone areas to build like regular little houses, except obviously Davis Island, Hyde Park, let's just say South Tampa. Like, we'll tackle on those, because anyways, those already had to be, set at a certain standard. And obviously it's more wiggle room there with like pricing and stuff in those type of neighborhoods. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this project specifically. Imagine having 4 new builds here. You get better pricing with your subs too, because now you have 4 projects on the same road that they don't have to be traveling from one place to the other. So this is gonna be an exciting one. We're about to pull up on Noel, guys. He's getting tatted today. He's finishing his upper piece. You're gonna meet our barber and stuff too. He's the guy responsible for making us look clean. He takes care of all of our friend group too. Vuelta. Hacia va. ¿Qué bolón? ¿Todo bien? ¿Vuelta, Loki? ¿Cómo va eso? Es rico. For the content and stuff. Birthday fit. Been digging the suits lately, bro. I want to be suited out nowadays. All right, guys, so that pretty much resumes the day. We went to go see those lots. I think it was a successful time, because luckily we didn't have any damage during those lots, and I felt like you guys learned a little bit about our projects and what we're doing in that area of town. I got some, a little birthday outfit for today. I'm gonna be spending the day with my family, hopefully with some friends later on tonight, and just enjoying my day today. I mean, I didn't really feel like working, but we still have to show up, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. And other than that, I'm blessed to turn 24 and be in the position that I am, providing knowledge to you guys, to all others, and impacting and inspiring those around me. So take care, you guys.